Hi, my YouTube family. Put on your headphones because today's story will steal your sleep.
Today, I am going to tell you a story about Pulkely, the smallest yet most haunted village in England. A story that will make your blood freeze, your bones shiver, and your heart race with fear at every moment. Pulkely, known to the world as the most haunted village, still hides its bloody and mysterious secrets. The deserted streets of the village, which no human could safely tread at night, seemed alive with fear. Every breath of wind carried whispers of screams, and every tree, corner, and old building felt like it was breathing, alive with menace. The soil on the ground suddenly shaped into human forms. Sometimes mysterious bloodstains formed strange patterns, and sometimes shadows became attacking figures. Every rustling leaf, every breaking glass, every crack in the old walls echoed with hidden screams. At the center of the village stood an old fountain, its water now stained red. Instead of reflecting, shadows swayed in its depths, and in each glimmer, human eyes glowed with eerie light. Shadows sitting near the fountain suddenly stirred, rising with the gusts of wind and spreading through the streets. I could feel each shadow moving closer to my soul, every moment ready to devour me. And then I saw it, a shadow taller than a human, with a distorted body, glowing eyes, advancing toward me. Its smile erased the line between life and death. It whispered, "Now, no one here will be safe." At night, no one in the village was safe. The old church bells suddenly rang, though time seemed to stand still. Some villagers vanished without a trace, and when they returned, they were not alive. Their bodies floated a few inches above the ground, eyes burned hollow, faces empty and terrifying. Around each body, blood spread in strange, demonic patterns. Along the pond, on the floors, on every roof, everywhere, the stench of fear and blood lingered. Every scream, every whisper, every shadow pulled me closer into the village's grasp. I went toward the graveyard where thousands of ancient tombs lay. Hands emerged from the ground, some grave soil rose, and shadows stepped out to roam the village. Each grave reeked of blood, each stain whispered human screams. The air itself was thick with cries, and sometimes it seemed the dead had come alive, hunting their prey. Some shadows floated through the pond, attacking each other, as if reenacting the village's bloody scenes over and over again. In every street, doors opened and slammed by themselves, and in old houses, bloodstains seemed to move of their own will. The rustling of windows carried eerie voices, and every shadow circled behind me. The village pond ran red with blood, and bodies dripped from the ceilings. The ground trembled beneath every step, and screams mixed with the stench of blood pierced my chest with every breath. I stepped into the old buildings. Each room had bloodstains, handprints on portraits, and floors echoing with screams. A shadow suddenly appeared behind me, and I felt my heartbeat synchronizing with the fear of the village. Every wall in the room came alive. Bloodstains moved as if breathing, and the faces in the pictures seemed to speak to me. The villagers called it the shadow of the past, but the truth was far worse. It was a living terror, reborn every century, hunting every night, sparing no one. If you enter the village after dark, you will never return. I saw it again, its eyes glowing on every roof, in every street. This was not just a story, it was reality. A reality that had cast its shadow over the village for centuries, instilling fear in every human heart, producing the sound of death with every step. Suddenly, all the shadows of the village moved together. The ground trembled, screams dissolved into the wind, and the pond turned blood red. I tried to run, but every street, every door, every shadow trapped me inside the village. Every step shook the earth beneath me. Every tree's shadow fell upon me, and the screams and stench of blood entered my chest. Finally, I ran toward an old church and opened its door. It slammed shut violently behind me, trapping me inside. Every corner of the church was smeared with blood, broken shoulders, and the marks of human hands. Shadows slid along the walls, ready to strike, and I felt their hunger for me. Before my eyes, the shadow appeared again, tall, thin, glowing eyes, and that smile that erased the line between life and death. It whispered, "Now you will stay with us forever." And in that moment, I realized my body was no longer on the ground. I had become a part of this village. My scream dissolved into the air, swallowed by the shadows. Every shadow in Pulkely, every bloody step, every echoing scream, every ghastly sight is a living urban legend. The world knows it by only one name, Pulkely, the most haunted village. If you enjoy dark, mysterious, and spine-chilling stories, then subscribe to my channel now, because the next story might be about you.